At least I got this cool poster. Here are my immediate thoughts on Argylle. Argylle is the new spy comedy written by Jason Fuchs, who wrote Wonder Woman, and directed by Matthew Vaughn, who did the Kick-Ass movies and the Kingsman movies. The film stars Bryce Dallas Howard as a reclusive author who writes best-selling spy novels about secret agent Argylle, who goes on missions to unravel a global spy syndicate. But when the plots of her book start to mirror the actual covert actions of a real-life spy organization, the line between fiction and reality begin to blur. So when I first saw the trailer for Argylle, I thought to myself, oh cool, this would be kind of like a new, updated spy version of Romancing the Stone. And that honestly would have been a way better movie than what I got here. Let's start with the performances. Bryce Dallas Howard is a blank slate, and I'm saying that literally. Her job for 75% of the movie is to basically react to everything that's going on around her. She's not really that interesting. She's just reclusive, and she likes cats, and she writes spy novels, and that's all we know about her. And I think the movie is thinking that it's smart in terms of making her life kind of that cut and dry in terms of like us not knowing that much about her, but it's not smart and it's very predictable in terms of the direction her character takes. Catherine O'Hara is in this, and she's okay, and she does the best with what she's given, pretty much. Bryan Cranston is in this, and he plays kind of a one-dimensional villain that just barks orders. He does the Darth Vader thing where he kills subordinates that, fail him and everything like that. So he's in there, and he's just a wasted performance. Speaking of wasted performances, Henry Cavill. Does Hollywood hate him or something? Every time that he starts to build a little momentum in his career, the knees are basically cut out from under him, and this movie does him absolutely no favors. He's basically played as a glorified cameo. Same with John Cena, who basically has like 6 lines in this movie. Dua Lipa, you only see her for maybe like the first 5 minutes of the film, and that's really it. Sam Jackson is basically paid to watch basketball. Sophia Boutella is in this, and she's given 1 scene. And then there's Ariana DeBose, who, why was she even in this movie? The only one that looked like that he knew what kind of movie he was in and was having a good time was Sam Rockwell, and I did enjoy seeing him and his performance, but everyone else just played things way too flat and way too seriously, and even still with Sam Rockwell, he just acted like an exposition dump at times. And the movie tried to play out this romantic subplot between him and Bryce Dallas Howard, and man, they had absolutely no chemistry at all. Yeah, the movie just tries to be too cute for its own good. It tries to do like these dance sequences almost like it's trying to do like a Bollywood movie, and just fails on every level in that respect. Too many needle drops with pop songs. Matthew Vaughn has a tendency of doing that now, where he pairs pop songs with ultra-violent fare. He does that with Kick-Ass and Kingsman. It's just becoming too much of a tiresome trope now, and it just is too much style over substance, and just makes the movie totally inconsistent. We have this serious plot with the spies, but visually it just looks like a cartoon. There's just a lot of lazy writing, too many deus ex machinas in this movie. Characters are saved by the last minute a lot of times in this film. The comedy is just super flat. Nothing feels important. I really didn't feel the stakes for any of the characters, and at the same time, you could feel that this movie was just ripping off other better spy movies. So you could see like, okay, so now this is Spy Game. Okay, this is now Winter Soldier. This is now Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh, this is now True Lies. This is now Skyfall. This movie was almost 2.5 hours long, and it did not need to be. And Matthew Vaughn's cat is in this. And as a cat person, and I hate to say this cat did not need to be in this movie. He really didn't. You could have cut this cat out. The cat could have been anything, any animal. You could have written this cat to be anything, and it wouldn't have changed anything in this film. And that hurts my heart to say this because I love our feline friends. Overall, Argylle was just a mess. This movie cost $200 million, and I want to see where it went, because it didn't go to the movie. This film was, for me, tonally inconsistent and too self-indulgent and cute for its own good. It was just not funny at times. The twists and turns were too predictable, and the film is just a mishmash of better spy films. Only Sam Rockwell seemed to be putting his best foot forward, and everyone else was just boring fodder. This movie is co-produced by Apple Films, and somewhere hidden in the comedy section on Apple TV is exactly where this film belongs. Argylle is a bomb for me. To get me to dislike a movie where a cat is prominently featured is a feat. Congratulations, Argylle. You fucking suck. And those are my immediate thoughts on Argylle. What did you guys think of the movie? Share your thoughts, leave your comments, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can get notifications as well. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care.